Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in and happy Halloween. I'm going to take you through the tutorial to do this Wonder Woman look. I happen to have this warrior princess costume laying around, and I know Wonder Woman is going to be super popular this year, so I wanted to do a beautiful Halloween look, and I feel like it also empowers women, so that is important. All of you are Wonder Women, so I think it's a great costume. And then I also am scared of basically everything, so I just want to do something fun and happy instead of something scary. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know what other videos you want to see in the future. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start by priming my skin. So I'm going to mix together a little bit of the Smashbox Primerizer and then also just a little bit of the Optical Illusion from Urban Decay. I am a little bit of a dry skin type, and then I also have just a little bit of texture. So I like to hydrate but then also fill in any pores. Then I'm going to take NYX Proof It, and I'm just going to sweep that over my lid, and I do bring this over my entire brow. That way I also get my brow product to stay a little bit longer too. Then I'm going in with the Kabrow from Benefit. The next thing I'm going to do is use a little bit of Shape Tape from Tarte, and I'm going to use this to just carve out around the brow to bring the edges a little bit crisper. I'm going to use the Smashbox Ablaze eye palette for this one. It's just really nice warm colors. So I'm going to use a matte nude color all over from the lashes to the brow. Then I'm going to use just a little bit of the burgundy brown with my eye open, and I'm just going to sweep that right above my crease using a blending brush. Then I'm going to switch to a smaller brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of the deeper brown. So we have that edge defined, and then I just want to go in and blend it upward into the crease a little bit. And then I'm going back with the blending brush and just softening, oh my goodness, just softening where the colors fuse together between the crease and the edge. Next I'm going to switch to a really small brush. I sprayed it with just a little bit of setting spray, and then I'm going to work it into the gold shadow here so that we get a really nice rich color on the lid. Now we have that beautiful pop of gold. The next thing I'm going to do is go in and line my eyes. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D Trooper liner, and I do want to have a little bit more of a wing on here. So I'm going to leave my eyes open, and I'm just going to extend from the lower lash line out and just mark my edge. And this is really helpful if you have just a little bit of a hooded eye or a crease in your eye. This helps you measure it out a little bit better so that you're not bringing the wing directly through the crease, so it'll keep a really nice even look. And then I find it easier to just mark the edge and then kind of blend it inward, because you can always go back and clean things up. So mark the edge, and then I'm going to take my flat liner brush and just a little bit of my primerizer. I'm just going to sweep this right along that edge. Then I want to go in and connect the liner. So I'm going to connect halfway up on the liner here and just bring it down onto my lash line. And I just kind of go back and forth until I get the wings really nice and even on each side. And then I do want to go in and just add a little bit more of a cut crease to this. So I'm going to take my Zero liner from Urban Decay, and I want to kind of match up the edge right above the winged liner line here. try and get the lines as even as possible for that with the eyeliner, and then you can go back and blend a little bit of shadow into that. So before I do anything else on the eyes or on the face, I'm gonna go in and just add a foundation. So this one is the Bobbi Brown Foundation Stick. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out with a synthetic bristle foundation brush. I'm not really doing a ton on my forehead because I'm going to go ahead and do the Wonder Woman mask there. So just be very light-handed with the foundation there. We want to go in and just add the concealer, so I'm going to take just a little bit of the Shape Tape right on the inner corners of the eyes, and kind of through the center of the face, top of cheekbones as a highlight. So for the mask, I'm gonna do kind of a fusion between the classic cartoon Wonder Woman and then the new one. And instead of trying to draw a star on my face, I just have star stickers. And then I'm gonna take the kind of medium-sized one and stick that on to do the makeup over. So I'm gonna place that right in the center of my forehead. And then I'm gonna use my powder and just draw all my edges on. Go back in with the gold from the Smashbox palette, and I'm going to just fill this all in. You don't have to buy a special paint or anything. You can really just use any gold shadow that you have at home, and you can spray it with a setting spray on a brush, or you can get it damp, but the setting spray is going to help it stay on a little longer for you. And I'm actually just using a lip brush so that I have a little bit more precise application. I'm gonna just stamp right over that so that I get the outline of the star, and then I can go back in and fill it in with red. I'm gonna let that dry for just a second, and then I'm gonna add on a little bit more of like a black and a brown in there to really add some dimension. So I also want to add some white to highlight. So I'm going to take the sticker off, and then we're going to fill that in actually with a lip stain. All right, and then we'll add a red lip stain on. This one is from Makeup Forever. It's their number 8 of their waterproof liquid lip. Let that just dry a second. And then I also want to add just a little bit of sparkle. So I do have a gold glitter. This one is the Midnight. It's their Aqua Glitter. And it just has a little brush on applicator because I just want to add a little more sparkle here. gonna go around the lip with my liquid liner from Kat Von D because I want this to be almost a little bit more like a pop art Wonder Woman. Let dry a little bit, and then I do want to add some lashes on. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned a ton, and I hope you guys have an awesome Halloween. Bye.